Hello and welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Endless Space Disharmony. I'm TecToss and let's get right to it. So last time we left off where I set up my first planet and my researching, and we found some planet I'd like to colonize, which is this Nalin system, which has a really juicy ocean planet with some friendly locals. Who doesn't like that? And quite some space for population, so I'm gonna grab this one. Can I do it this turn? Yeah, we can. So settling this one, and we're gonna explore some more and of course try and secure this Aquarius system as our border to maybe some potential first opponent yet. So let's take a look around first to get familiar again. The Empire management, a little boring right now. There's just one system, but that's gonna change. We have this planetary exploitation and followed up by some public-private partnerships, which we are hopefully gonna buy to allow to get the colony ship faster. Tax rate still remains the same, of course. No reason to change that. And our scout is stuck on Ceres, which yeah, doesn't really look that great. So let's send him up to the next... Hello? Yeah, there we go. Send him up to the next system and actually grab the friendly local Nalin 2 system. So there we go, the first colony. Of course we get rewarded by some awesome flag thingy and some text. That's lovely. And let's set it up. So again, we're gonna have a look at the food production overall in the system. Now here it's a little different. It actually looks like we have 2 Terran planets, and those I probably will colonize pretty soon because they don't have any negative happiness. We got plus 20 on this one, so we can sustain some negative happiness for too many colonies on this system. So maybe we don't really need to get some food exploitation. So let's look at what the other ones offer. Now we could get +1 for ocean and +1 for planet, so +2 food. We also could get +1 production and +1 money, okay, dust, or +1 science on this system. Yeah, since the system doesn't really look to have any decent production overall, I think I'm gonna go for the industrial zones, just to be able to push the production. We could maybe change it later, but let's see in which direction we're actually attacking. And of course, the heavy refineries, that's a no-brainer. Now, since the industrial zones give us +1 production and they take 6 turns, and the heavy isotope give us +10 production, maybe we want to have them first, even though they take 3 turns longer, but they're gonna make every subsequent building faster. So of course, long run, we're gonna be a lot more efficient for our production. And the third building is gonna be our public-private partnership, unless we need some battleships actually, but I don't think this system is gonna be providing those. So that's it for basic setup in this system, and we got our tech routes set up. I don't really need those farms really. You could build them on systems where you really on Arctic and arid, and if you don't have any decent systems in range. But I think we're gonna stick with the plan, get the tundra first, so we could secure, which one was it? Yeah, this titanium over here and the border star system. And after that, get the missiles and then exploit the luxury resource, and then we can get some Whoops. Some hydrogenic farms. Okay, looks good so far. So let's get to it. Our scout is en route. We got our first system. So let's pick up the speed, shall we? Let's look at that. I hope we get... Oh, we got our first neighbor. The Harmony Empire. Well, I think they are rather slow to start. But of course on hard mode they get some bonuses. We didn't research any tech, so all we can do is basically just look at them and say hi by declaring war. Can't really trade, we can't do anything, we need to tech that, but I think we're gonna be at war pretty soon. Now the Harmony, to my knowledge, they are pretty fast at colonizing, right? Yeah. But we're still at the same point, so let's see how that goes. Maybe this Let's Play is gonna be really short if they overpower us. But we're gonna give them a good fight nonetheless. So let's look at that system first. Still don't want to grab the Ceres system, that's just too bad for us. Maybe this one we can't even colonize anytime soon. Yeah, it's really not looking too hot. Let's take a look at the star system to the left of our Harmony Empire. Oh, and we finished some building. Oh, of course, 1 parsec short. Anyway, so, oops, scrolling out too far from all the excitement. Now we're gonna level the hero up once and get that plus 10 production that I talked about so much in the first part of the Let's Play series. And hopefully this early production boost is gonna allow us to keep the Harmony in check and have a steady output of colony ships and eventually of battleships to crush them and take their homeworld. We also finished our Tundra tech, so we are actually able to colonize Aquarius. That now comes at a perfect time. Let's take a look in here. So we finished the improvement, and we get +1 population in 1 turn. So we're gonna spend the 98 gold or dust and buy the public-private partnerships just to get the +1 population and the science improvement in the same turn, and then start working on the first colony ship, since we really need to set our borders and grab the first couple of star systems fast, so we can't we don't allow those neighbors of us to grab them. Now luckily for us, this Sake system here serves as a kind of border, so maybe they won't try and settle that, or if they do, it won't do it much good. Do we need a second hero already? We don't have enough gold anyway, so could we ramp up the tax a little bit maybe? Let's take a look at that. Not really. It's gonna decrease our production quite significantly and just give us 2 more gold, dust. So yeah, why would they make dust have this golden color and it's formed as a coin? Like, how can you look at that and not call it gold? I'm really gonna fall into that trap every time I look at it. Lucky there's no one here to make a drinking game out of that. Now they already settled. Oh, I want that. Mineral rich and Arctic. So it's gonna be science and production and titanium. That's really a nice system. So I guess we found our first target for war. And they're already, what's that? Hopefully a scout. Yeah, it has some fighting strength, so it looks like a scout. Now, we are at what you call in this game the Cold War status. with the Harmony. So we could attack all colony systems without actually entering war. We just can't attack their actual colonies. So let's take a look how that works. So if you settle a system, wow, already 2 population, love that. So if you settle a system, it's gonna be an outpost for I think 30 turns, and after those it's gonna become a real colony, and it's get its own like influence radius, and it will be added to your empire, and you won't suffer those nasty negative happiness modifiers from being overpopulated or from expansion anymore, for those systems at least. So, but it's still 27 turns ahead, and probably the same goes for this system, so we got some time to build up a fleet and actually attack them. Let's see, yeah, 1 turn for the iron torpedoes and the siege kinetics. So we could actually, yeah, let's take a minute and change our course. So we get the torpedoes. We still want the luxury resource just for the happiness. And then let's get a destroyer, just so we have a stronger hull. And the siege kinetics. So we could actually build a fleet that's capable of some damage, and maybe try and overpower the Harmony early. Now this is of course gonna set us back quite a bit compared to the other empires who don't have a neighbor in their system. But what you're gonna do, right? It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Now, do we already queue up the hull integrity? I don't think we do. Arid systems, there are no really interesting arid systems, so just leave it like that. And of course, I'm gonna send the scout for some exploration. And see what we can find here. I really hope they didn't already colonize that, but it looks like they did. So how much longer for our first 3 turns for our first colony ship? And here we go, missile tech. So we could now, if we enter the ship design, we could build a corvette, and we could fit it with some missiles, but first we need titanium. And yep, we want to leave that. And titanium we can find on the Aquarius system, so we really need to get that and defend it, so we're actually able to build a fleet that's has some potential against the Harmony. So let's see. Oh, they didn't colonize it yet, and it is Tundra system, not really that interesting. So I think we got the best planet we could in this starting area, and we only have 1 neighboring wormhole, so that's decent, I guess. We couldn't get invaded by any other race anytime soon, so we can focus on the Harmony and make them disappear from the map, hopefully. Yeah, that's it. This turn we get the colony ship. Now here we get the tech for the luxury resource, and as you can see, that's gonna unlock all the luxury resources. Let's see if we got any. Nope. Oh, I was too quick for that. We got some resource on, where is it? Here. And that's gonna provide even more happiness. That's nice. Oh, next turn we also get our heavy isotope refineries, so that's good. That will allow us to maybe have this system produce some more. Oh, I was just a little shocked. Maybe this ship here is gonna be a colony ship or a scout blocking the system. So let's get this colony ship space ready and grab the Aquarius planet ASAP. Now our hero leveled up to level 4. Now we could make him get more food, but I don't feel that's particularly useful right now. Could also make him a veteran. That's gonna increase all attributes, but I feel that's more for the late game. We definitely don't need offense. So I feel we get more into the director route, since that's gonna allow for another flag bonus down the line, if I'm not mistaken. So the negotiator would give us the possibility to increase our science, but I have a little fear we're not gonna be able to actually we're not gonna be able to keep up production wise with the new tech. So let's just focus this system on production and maybe grab a hero for the alien system. We'll see how that goes. So production queue on our home system is empty. We don't want that. Now let's see if we want to colonize something. We will get the hulls in 4 turns. Now we could switch to arid and grab what? Here was an arid system, right? Oh, it was Arctic. Yeah, almost. And here, that's the crappy system. What's that? Oh, he's already building fighters. Yeah, we got a responding kind. So we're gonna stick to the plan. Get the hull. And probably already start producing fighting ships. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe... that sucks. Now we can really... If we could already get missiles, but we can't since we didn't settle the titanium planet yet. And we will get there next turn. Could we get something to do for 1 turn? 2 turns, more money. Plus 8 money. Huh. Maybe we could finish that next turn. And get the missile ship. Yeah, that sounds good. So we're set up here. This one is just gonna keep producing. Probably gonna pick one of those planets after the exploitation. Since the system is just so happy, we could take one. Maybe the void stone? Did we research that yet? I think we did. Is void stone in there? Nope. Where's void stone? Do we even need to research that? Not really sure. Doesn't look like it. Not... Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's down the line quite a bit. Barren planets. Not really going for that, so it doesn't really matter. But those 2 systems are identical anyway, so we're gonna grab this one. Just so we have it when we actually research the void stone. Let's colonize it. Yeah, we probably won't need the extra money. Let's see by turn whatever this is in total. 2. Decide for which tech we want to grab. So he's already producing a fleet and he already has 2 ships, which probably gonna set him ahead of us quite a bit. No, it doesn't. That's weird. Now the early fleets, they can't really do much. It's like they add to some points, but really only could destroy ships. But they can't really destroy planets without siege. Oh, come on. So we don't actually have to buy that. We can just let it finish on its own. Any change here? Nope. Okay. Now, you need some actual siege tech to attack planets. Or you could attack them with missile ships, but it's gonna take, what is it, 99 turns or 999? So it's basically never gonna work. Now we got a system that's gonna be not too happy overall. As you can see, they're just content, while the overall happiness in the Empire is happy or ecstatic. But we have titanium. That's all I care for now. So let's look at the food output here. That's pretty dire, like 0, 1, 0, 0. We want to get some improvement for that, maybe. Let's take a look. Doesn't actually help with tundra planets. I feel tundra is gonna benefit from production. So if we enhance the production on this one, since it's decent size. What's the next one we can grab here? Maybe this one, just to get some more. That's a barren system. Minus 15, yeah. Minus 10. I guess we're just gonna stick with one planet for now, and might as well make it a production system. Now this one's gonna add +2, and it's gonna finish in 4 turns, while we have +10, +11 in 6 turns. So again, I'm gonna go for the long haul and prioritize the heavy isotope refineries. And I'm gonna leave the system queue open. Just maybe after we finish those two, we could kick up into ship production right away. And maybe we need to queue up the farm after all. Yeah, it's gonna allow our tundra system to at least produce some food. Let's grab it. It's gonna be 1 turn research anyway once we get there, so might as well. Yeah, 2 turns for the bigger hull, but I feel we have to start ship production in Karas right now. So, whoops, I hit the right button, then it will work. Let's add 1 ship. Now, the way ship production works, you could just, pretty straightforward, you could fit modules, special modules that is, so they are gonna be like this point defense, gonna add missile defense, you can add fighters and bombers that will allow you to siege planets, and they also participate in fleet combat. And you could get support modules that increase your travel speed or your weapon damage and repair your ships, and the just plain weapon and defense systems. So what I really like to have is 1 specialized dogfighter and 1 specialized long-range fighter. And let's see. Now I can't fit this high energy coupling since we don't have antimatter, and I didn't see any on the map. We could fit additional armor, but we really don't need that against the Harmony. Our ships are already very strong with the 630 HP. That's the Empire bonus. We also can't get repair systems yet since we don't have Hyperion. So probably no support module. What we can get is on the small ships. It seems intuitive to have the small ships be infighters, but actually I like them to have some long-range missiles, because we could just flee the battle in the mid-range phase, be a little cheaty like that, and because they can take some damage, I guess, but to actually be able to utilize the close combat kinetic weapons, we also need to survive the first 2 battle phases, and the small ships are not that likely to do that. So we could just fit 8 missiles, or we could fit a couple of kinetic weapons. Now his ships had 130. How does he do that? That's cheating. 25 kinetics. Could we hold and click that? Of course not. Yeah, I really have to start building, so let's get some missiles. Now, do we need some defense? Wait, let's actually... Oh, we don't have a chance to scout him yet, so we can't really see what ship type he has. So we're gonna just be guessing. So we could fit long-range defenses like that. And yeah, let's actually go with that. So that's gonna be our rocket boat. It's got 7 long-range missiles, a little bit of anti-missile damage. So these ones are gonna be hit and run. That's basically it. Yeah, let's create that. And let's build it. Going here, cross, 2 turns. Yeah, that's reasonable. Let's get 2 of those. What's the next? In 2 turns we're gonna have... Yeah, that's perfect. We're gonna have the destroyer class. So we can make some stronger ships. And in an additional 6 turns we're gonna have siege weapons. So we could make some kind of siege ship. What's that? Oh, we can... Am I blind? Did we have a ship here in this system? No, okay, just... Do I send my scout in and look at his fleet? I think I do. Just to get a feel, maybe see what kind of... Hello? Oh, I'm not allowed to do that? Okay. Maybe we got some... Yeah, we got some ships here. But I can't really see what type of weapons they are. Wow, he has 6? 6 ships in there for a total of 133. Doesn't seem to have the best ships, actually. Okay. Well, sounds good. Let's take a turn. And maybe we can get 1 attack in there and take a... Oh no, he's fleeing now. Oh well. Don't you dare blockade that system. We're gonna send our scout back there just in case we need to fight some harmonies. So 1 more turn for the rocket boat. Oh, did we set up nail-in? Yeah, they're gonna add an additional colony, and after that start some production probably. So let's take another turn and look at that. Whew, there we go. The first actual combat ship. And I have a feeling we're gonna need that sometime soon. So we're gonna go ahead and let the second one finish. And it's probably time to get a general for the fleet. Well, let's take a look at our money. It's 165. So we could afford a general. We just don't really have an obvious one, but this guy seems decent. Like, he could be a commander for a while, and if he overstayed his welcome, we could make him a system manager, as his corporate skill also allows for science and luxury resource increases. But I'm gonna hold off just in case we need to buy some ships and or some improvements on the systems. So let's complete the movement. Take this guy on guard duty, so no ships that enter this system can leave it. Hopefully we can trap his scout and kill it with our rocket boat, but we'll see. So let's take another turn. How's our standing? So we got 105. Yeah, we're already falling behind 2 races, so we're in 3rd place. I guess that's still okay if we actually manage to beat down the Harmony in a reasonable time. So we could get ahead using their systems. So I lost 2 turns for siege weapons. So we probably want to have can we we are removing the defender. Remove that. I just like to keep that tidy. And keep the scout. So we got our new ship class that actually looks pretty neat. I like that ship design a lot. You can see the reinforced plating and it just looks tough. But it actually isn't. It has the same hit points as our corvette class. But it's cheaper to produce. So we're gonna take every advantage we can get, right? So let's design another. Maybe let's make 1 dogfighter. Get him to melee. Now he needs a little long range defense, so let's get him 2 flags. And of course, as a dogfighter, he needs a little kinetic defense. Sadly we can't get this power module. That's actually increasing the damage by 30%, but we get that later. So for now we're just gonna pump him up with some kinetics. Oh, that hurts my soul. I can't get an even number on that. But what do we have? We have 4 more, so maybe let's get 1 more missile defense. So let's call him Dogfighter, because I'm so creative. I'm gonna name a ship after its function, actually. Just to make it easy, you know, you're gonna have so many ships, so I wanna just be able to identify them by their names. And of course, let's build 1 of that. 4 turns. Maybe we buy 1. Yeah, he still needs some time to get into production gear. How long is gonna take here? 5 turns. But we need to improve the system further. So yeah, we're gonna stick to the initial plan. The home system is gonna be the spaceship factory, basically, and that gives us some time to develop our new colonies, and hopefully the Harmony won't cross these plans and let us take up to siege and actually build some sieging ships to attack their annoying colony with. So they're at 3 systems total, while we are at 3 systems total. 2 until next turn, where we get the 4th one. But I feel we are a little ahead in terms of production. So let's see if we can make that work against the harmony, and let's see that in the next part, because it's already over 30 minutes now, and we're gonna make a cut in this one. So thanks for watching, everyone. Like last time, if you liked it, just leave a like, and especially leave comments, and tips on strategy and what you would do different and why. Or if you just want to yell at me, tell me I suck, I can take that. I'm a big boy. So thanks for watching again, and hope you enjoyed.